right, and here we go as the revs go up for the Pro-Am main event. Who's it going to be? And the gate's down. And the sail with a huge jump up the inside. But gets on the brakes a little too early and then gets killed by somebody from behind him, of course. And it is Posty grabbing that hole shot, but it is Tempo jumping out to the early lead. Posty in second. Chili in third. Tyler in fourth.
Posty with the quick move. He's going to take that lead from Tempo over that little table jump there.
Like, realistically, there's no reason for Masao to lose that whole shot. Kind of ridiculous with people sometimes. But at the same time, he did break a little too early, but I understand playing safe on the hard inside. Better to break a little early than kill everybody. But in the end, he just got himself killed.
Yeah. He's going to be working his way from the back down in ninth right now.
Yep, hopefully he can make that charge through, but Posty has taken the lead. Chili in second. Tempo must have had a mistake because he drops back to fourth. But Chili coming up short on the big Supercross triple and losing a bunch of ground on Posty. Matter of fact, here's Tempo in third now. Diego in fourth. Nick Sens in fifth.
Chili missing that triple again. And now he's got Tempo and Diego right on his tail.
Yeah, Chili having a lot of problems hitting those triples out of the 90-degree corners. He was coming up short and having it, you know, a little bit of a traffic jam behind him because of it.
It's going to allow Nick Sens to start closing the gap as well. Pretty soon it's going to be a 5-rider battle for that second spot.
Yep, just as Posty is just slightly stretched out here. Only by a little bit. Him and then Chili kind of separating himself a little bit as Tempo makes the move on Diego. Those two in a bit of a battle for that third place. And here comes Nick Sens, but Nick Sens is forced to check up for the triple. We had somebody case it. So he's still in this thing. Actually really nice seeing people do that kind of stuff on those triple spots though, making people actually have to check up. Bit of a block pass before that spot. It's a really choice pass section. Yeah, the track is pretty one-lined.
Yeah, it's one of those risky ones though too, because if you're not quite in position, all you're going to do is put yourself behind, and you're going to have to roll the triple.
True. You see it happen all the time IRL with those moves.
Yep. Right, looks like that battle is kind of settled down a little bit. Tempo and Diego both going down. Going to leave Nick Sens in third.
Oh, Posty with a mistake.
Posty with the big.
And Chili gets by. And then Chili with a big mistake. And just like that, Posty's got a nice gap again.
Yep, and Nick Sens is going to make the move on Chili there for second as well.
Oh, Posty had another mistake. Oh, and Nick Sens flipping the back of Posty there and going down.
Chili off the track, a lot of mistakes right now from these front guys. Now Diego's making the catch back up.
Yeah, these guys keep going down. They're going to make it easy for the guys behind to close in. Especially since there's nowhere near as much separation on this track as most, like compared to most.
No, there's not a lot of places to make up time. And right now we got Tyler cutting track and just going for Chili. Tyler.
Oh my god, as soon as I look back further in the field. Okay.
All right, Tyler. Yeah, yep. Tyler needs to go.
Yeah. What's his? Okay,
and that just ruined Chili's race and Diego's.
So stupid. I don't understand why that boy gotta be someone that does that stupid shit. But that's okay. It's the last time he'll be racing here.
With that unfortunate situation, that has given Nick Sens a massive gap over Posty, about 4 seconds right now.
I love how it's like as soon as I look away from people is the when that shit happens, so I'm happy that you are still looking at it.
Yeah, I just catch a bike just riding between the the jumps and just all of a sudden goes into the 180, gunning it from off track and just T-bones.
Wild. I just for once decided like chill and let the back of the pack come through, see what was going on, and next thing you know, you're saying that. The Maseo looks like he's up to Chili now because of all that stuff that happened before. Lit in the mix. Tempo's back here now too.
Yep, we got a good little battle rolling back here.
I like the choice option that Maseo just took. I did that a lot in the races. It's a good, consistent line that you can take just to not follow. That way, in case the person in front of you comes up short on that triple in.
And it looks like Nick Sins made a mistake. Posty got him back for the lead.
So we got Posty out front. Let's go. Good battle. Man, Posty cutting down hard, almost making Nick Sins go down. He was not expecting him to cut down so hard out of that first 180. Oh, and Posty, a mistake into the tough blocks. Allows Nick Sens back by.
And this back and forth is letting that train slowly catch up to him.
Yeah, they better cut that out because it was a pretty solid gap there because of all the mistakes that happened and the carnage caused by that bad lapper. But, yeah, it's just like nothing happened now because Diego's getting back up here. Chili's not far back either. And now some of the guys that weren't up here are getting in here too, like Monster and Maseo.
And Posty's down.
Yep. Just lost several positions. I like that re-entry actually. That was good. Try not to cut too much of the track while also still like trying to get a safe re-entry onto the tables without hitting anybody. It was good.
Marcel goes down. I think he got onto the back of him.
Monster looked like he tucked the front going for the inside on Posty and Posty ended up coming out of the corner into him and they both go down. Yeah, how about that?
Monsters.
Diego and Chili's races basically got ruined for a minute there and they're sitting 2 and 3 right now.
Yeah. All the mistakes, there's just not a good consistency happening right now.
And Diego just made a big mistake before the whoop's gonna lose all kinds of time. Might get past 2 for 1. Oh no, not quite. He holds up the 1 pass, but still he did get by.
We got a couple of good battles. We got and Tempo goes down. He's gonna lose a couple positions there. But we got a battle here for second with Chili and Diego, and then just behind him. Then we got Posty and Marcel battling it out for 5th.
Yeah, with a little bit of slip for that triple cup, doesn't get it quite as clean as Posty did.
This is one of those tracks that on the surface isn't very difficult, but when you're pushing your speeds, that's where you can really get mistakes.
Yeah, like Diego got really pretty gnarly huck and buck at the end of those whoops, almost ate it, but somehow managed to keep it on 2. As you're looking in the inside on Chili right now, and looks like he's gonna make the move there. Is Chili gonna go back up to the inside on him? No, he plays nice, sits behind him, follows for now. Diego, okay, wasn't sure if Diego was going to get over that for a second there, the way he hit it, the way the bike G'd out a little bit. But then he makes a mistake into the tough blocks and allows Chili back by, so all that work he just put in, now he has to go back to work as Posty and Maseo close in on him.
Oh, and then Chili goes down.
And just like that. Doesn't have to go back to work anymore. He just make sure he doesn't lose more positions because now he's got 3 people right behind him. Is it not before rider battle? Oh my god, we have anything like too much.
Basically, it's a 4-rider battle here for second.
Diego doing his damnedest to stay in front of this freight train.
Yeah. At this point, it's just who's gonna make the least amount of mistakes through the rest of this race.
Oh, Diego.
Right over the berm, and that probably gonna do it for him battling up here with these guys. We've only got 4.5 minutes left plus a lap, so
We'll see. You never know. All it takes is some more mistakes from these guys up here, and he'll be right in it, like he has been a few times this race.
good point.
Like even with all of this, Nick Sense still hasn't gotten that far out. Like he is, got some room. He's about 7 seconds out, but you would expect with all the mistakes we've seen, it'd be further.
Yeah. Let's see here. Any close battles going on? Nick Sens right now is actually coming up on Terra and Williams. They're just a little bit ahead of him, battling out for position. So, see if he's able to make his way through the lapped riders.
It looks like you're right about Diego, though. Seems to be still making mistakes back here.
MXOR has him falling behind Bullet now.
Yep. But even if he does manage to get it back together and get back up there, he's got some cuts to overcome. Tempo's kind of in no man's land here in 7th. Next in line is Rival and Monster, which Marvel looked like he was having a strong charge up there. Got as far up as I think 2nd or 3rd, and then just kind of fell apart.
Another mistake by Diego coming out of the corner before the tables section, and he's going to lose another. He's going to re-lose that position to Bullet. Probably gain a couple more cuts.
Maseo has gotten around Chile. Yeah, Maseo's gotten around Chile. Oh, and just as I said, he is over the berm in the sand. Going to lose that 3rd place again.
Oh, and a lapper gets in front of Posty. That keeps Posty from making that big triple.
Looked like he wasn't. I wasn't. Didn't really get there in time. It just looked like Terra was trying to get it, though. It didn't work.
Yeah, looked like Posty might have not judged where Terra was trying to go there and followed him accidentally. Nothing didn't look intentional.
Terra and Will having a battle here. They are.
They've been going back and forth for the last couple of laps.
Oh, they both just go down. They did.
Yeah, they both go down at the same time.
Where is Maseo? There he is. Yeah, he's lost a lot of time. Matter of fact, Bullet has gotten by him. So he went from making the move on Chile to falling back behind Bullet. Anything that can happen near the end of the race.
And right now, Posty is shaved about 2 seconds off of his gap to Nick Sens. He's kind of flying right now.
That time check. It's. Check. Let's see what we got here. We got Nick Sens' his fastest lap with a 57.4 fit Posty. His last lap around was his best lap around with a 56.7.
Well, if he can keep that up, with a minute left in a lap, he might be able to get close to him.
And it's definitely catching him. Gave another second or so off. Just Nick Sens right here, casing that triple a little bit. Posty
close that gap. Just
made a mistake there though. It does the good alternate line though. Oh, whoops. Looks like there might have been a problem there, but not quite as much as I thought they were going to be. We'll manage to get them. Wellesley being a W lapper back here.
looks like we got a battle for 5th on our hands. Monster and Mazel are going at it.
Did Monster just have a mistake? They go back to it, and there's a bit of a gap between them now.
Yeah. Better, it's maybe on cuts.
Definitely a possibility. But Nimsale just put Terror and Will another lap down. Or, well, the rest of a lap down is, again, I think I should say, like, as in, I don't think it's another lap, it's just, he's just getting to them.
Him Posty must have made a mistake. He's got Chili right on him now.
Yeah, and it was 3.5 seconds, but I guarantee you it's not that now. Yeah, there it is. There's the update. Holy cow, Chili made, or Posty came undone in this lap for sure.
Yeah, I looked back from across the track and I saw KTM doing a backflip. And sure enough, it was Posty over on that long rhythm section.
Yikes.
And just like that, Chili's going to go around him as he made another mistake. And they're getting into each other now.
Oh my. Now, as much as I want to say that I do something about that, they both kind of do that to each other and don't protest it. So I don't know. Chili's had some dirty moments himself as well. Bullet just
there
goes
goes
and does
Bullet.
it. Oh my god. I mean, it is the last lap. It is the last lap. Last lap for the podium.
And then Chili with the bad track re-entry took out Monster.
Oh boy. But looks like Posty is going to get second as Nixon's grabbed that win.
And we do have a battle back here for this last corner.
Yeah, Bullet's going to end up getting third. Chili fourth.
And Mazel goes down. He's going to lose an extra position there at the end.
Sale sixth. Rival in seventh. Diego in eighth.
Ninth, and Pilu, our last man on the lead lap, gonna finish here in 10th.
Oh, as he goes over the bars for it.
I mean, that's a flashy way to finish a race.
And then Wellesley's gonna be the last man to finish the race fully. 2 laps down here. Just giving it his best.